Hello YouTube, you're back with another kicking action figure review. Yes, I have started reviewing 6-inch Star Wars Black Series figures recently, and I found this one at Walmart. He's a little bit of an older one, but still really cool. It is the Star Wars Black Series 6-inch Luke Skywalker Stormtrooper. Yeah, there's also a Han Solo Stormtrooper that came out in the wave before his wave, and you know, if I see the Han, I'll probably pick him up. I mostly got this guy just to have another Stormtrooper. I don't like to army build figures, so what I do is buy figures that are kind of the same to army build. Like, for my First Order that I'm building, you know, I have the First Order Riot Trooper and the regular First Order Trooper. I'm going to get Captain Phasma, I have Kylo Ren, and then I'll probably get a Snow Trooper, Flame Trooper, you know, and then at that point I have a whole First Order set up without having two of the same figure, so I don't deprive anyone who doesn't already have the figure of it. You know, army building hurts collecting, hurts other collectors, hurts them. Anyways, yeah, so here we have him, Luke Skywalker, you know, pretty cool. As I said, I don't really care about the Luke part, I just really care about the Stormtrooper part. I just want more troopers. He's not First Order, but he'll go great with my Vader and my Shock Trooper. But he is a great figure. The Black Series, they do a lot more for the Black Series than they do for Marvel Legends, because they make less Black Series figures and stuff, so they can put more into him. But he's very, very nice. He's kind of reflecting a lot. I didn't take that into account. But he's a neat looking figure. His helmet goes on just fine, you know, and he can still fully articulate with the helmet on and everything. I don't even worry about paint scuff. It's real snug, but not so snug that you worry about scraping stuff when you put it on, kind of like Poe Dameron's helmet from the 2-pack, Target exclusive 2-pack, which I think I reviewed already, so check that out. Anyways, yeah, you know, he looks great as a Stormtrooper, maybe a little short for a Stormtrooper. I should have saved that joke for size comparisons. But, yeah, you know, we're going to do articulation now. He can look down quite a ways, up, you know, a good bit also, actually, pretty surprising. Side to side, you know, the arms don't come up too much because of the shoulder pads, but forward and back, you know, is great. You got a bicep swivel here, double elbow bend. I wish more of the Black Series figures had that. I'm glad the regular Stormtroopers do. And you got this forward and back on the wrist here. You know, it's really cool. It goes a different way on this wrist. It's more of an up and down, as you can see, but it's on this wrist that way because this is the blaster wrist. You know, and he goes up here on the torso, you know, you got side to side, you can kind of tilt him. Very nice. You got in and out on the legs here, forward and back a little bit, and you got a rotation right there, very neat. Double knee bend, awesome. And you got an ankle pivot, which is real cool, and up and down on the foot. So yeah, pretty good articulation, not bad at all, just what he needs for the most part it seems. But yeah, I'm going to show you some of his other accessories now. Firstly, Luke comes with this blaster that he holds perfectly fine, no problems at all. You know, it's pretty much just the basic trooper blaster that all these different troopers have. No big deal, really. Pretty cool, though. You can hold it just fine without warping the hand, and it goes, boop, right in its little holster here. So you don't even have to have him holding it if you don't want. If you want to put another weapon from another character in his hand, or have a lightsaber from a different Luke or Anakin figure in this hand, you know, that'll work out just fine, too. Luke also comes with this accessory that I really didn't expect. It's the little comm link he uses to talk to 3PO and R2 while they're in the Death Star. Just really crazy small accessory. As you can see here, it's insanely tiny. Little black and white. I guess what they wanted to do was give him another accessory, but there wasn't really any other stuff that he used while he was dressed as a Stormtrooper. So they gave him the comm link, but it's so tiny, I'm actually really afraid to lose it. I'm going to put it in a Ziploc bag as soon as I'm done with this review. But yeah, I guess it's nicely detailed and stuff for something so small. Here he is next to some other troopers for size comparisons, you know, size comparison time and all that. Here on the left we have the First Order Riot Control Trooper, and you know, he's from the Target exclusive 2-pack. And here on the right we have the Imperial Shock Trooper, which is a Walmart exclusive. I didn't mean to do all exclusives, that just kind of happened. But as you can see, he is actually a little short for a Stormtrooper, even though Mark Hamill was technically taller than the average Stormtrooper if you do your research, or just read random captain pictures on Facebook and don't fact check them. Anyways, yeah, so he's not really a little short. They just kind of they made him a little shorter for continuity, I guess. It actually looks fine to me, I don't know. I think he looks great. Let's pop his helmet on and see how he looks with the other troopers. Yeah, that's totally fine. I think it looks great. Now here's Luke next to some other Force Awakens figures. Here on the left we have him by the Force Awakens Chewbacca, who I believe is just kind of a repaint of the regular Chewbacca. That's what a friend of mine who really hardcore collects the Black Series tells me, so whatever. So if you missed out on the regular Chewbacca, this Chewbacca is not too terribly hard to find. And, you know, he's really big compared to Luke, which is how Chewbacca should be. And he can be used as a... He doesn't have to be only used with Force Awakens figures, so he can go fine with this Luke. And then you got Poe Dameron over here, and they scale well together, even though they would not meet up like this because Luke's old and stuff by the time Poe comes into the picture. But the figures still look good together. So what are my final thoughts on the Star Wars Black Series 6-inch Stormtrooper Luke Skywalker figure? Well, he's actually quite cool. I'm very glad I picked him up. You know, Walgreens is pretty much the only where I have to get Force Awakens figures because they're not in other stores. Currently, when I'm filming this, Star Wars hasn't been in theaters too terribly long. And honestly, figures are selling out. I went to a Toys R Us that had just stocked Black Series figures the other day. Just stocked them. Every single other Star Wars toy on the shelf, and there were like 3 full shelves of Star Wars stuff because it's so big right now. Everything was full pegged except the 6-inch Black Series. There was only one Jakku fin left. And the fin I want is the Trooper fin because of the Poe, obviously. But yeah, you know, this figure's still really cool. All in all, I gotta give him 4 out of 5 stars. I do like him. I am really just gonna use him as a trooper, honestly. He's not gonna be Luke Skywalker for me. I'll probably get some other Luke one day, maybe. I don't know. Honestly, I'm more interested in, like, Rey and Force Awakens characters right now, because I'm building up my first order. The one top of my list right now is Captain Phasma. Right after that, Jango Fett. Jango Fett just came out. Phasma's been out for a little while, but I haven't seen her anywhere, and I absolutely have to have her. She did absolutely nothing in the movie, but she's so cool looking. I need her for my first order, too. But yeah, you know, that's this guy, 4 out of 5 stars. Remember, rate, comment, subscribe. Check out all the cool links. We got more Star Wars reviews coming. We got some already up. Check them out. We even got some older ones that are 3 3/4 inch. I don't know if you guys want to watch those, though. Since we got 6-inch going on. But yeah, that's it. Thank you all so much, and I'll see you all later.